thing that I remember most about it is when my grandmother was the head of our household. She lived on 10th Street here in Jacksonville, and because she was involved in a lot of political doing, she had a chance to meet Martin Luther King. He was over in the neighborhood, and I just followed behind him. I was a kid, and she thought he was the most wonderful thing that ever happened, and I did too. And during that time, I think we feared for his life, but we knew that he was going to make a big change. And we didn't know how the change was going to come, but we believed in him. And it's what we wanted then, and by God, it's happened. It has happened, and I think it's a wonderful thing. I think it's great for the future of all our children and grandchildren.
During my lifetime, I never imagined or dreamed that I would actually be a beneficiary directly of the efforts and the sacrifices that Dr. Martin Luther King made. I suppose I always assumed that it would happen during my children's lifetime, but that I would not be a direct beneficiary of those sacrifices. Sure, there's some things that changed during my period on this earth. I didn't have to worry about, going to a separate water fountain. I didn't have to worry about, being refused admittance into areas that were supposed to be exclusively for one race or another. And I think that's probably one of the biggest lessons that Dr. Martin Luther King was trying to instill in us, that change happens with each individual, and that we are in a position, one person at a time, to affect the change by making sure that we take a moment to treat each other with the dignity that they deserve. And for us to be in this particular space at this time and to see yet another portion of his dream come into play with the pending inauguration of Barack Obama is something that I never thought that I would be able to witness, and it's truly a humbling experience.
I'm Randal Murphy, the son of Regina Taylor-Murphy and grandson of Robert Taylor, aka Grandpa. Um, I wasn't born or close to being born when Dr. Martin Luther King was around, but I'm still glad that I'm here because of him, and there's many things that I can do now that I probably wouldn't be able to do if he wasn't around and doing or did what he did, and I'm just basically thankful that I can do what I do and be happy about it.